just probably heard from Adonis, Lebanon plays a crucial role in the protection of migratory birds using the Eastern Flyway, a passageway which is used by millions of birds every year, among them many species which are listed under the CITES Convention. And until in the past, this country, Lebanon, used to be a sanctuary, a safe haven for all these birds. But unfortunately, this crucial role has turned into the opposite. Today, Lebanon is known, unfortunately, to be a black hole where hundreds of thousands of protected birds are disappearing because irresponsible poachers, trappers, and wildlife traffickers are taking them out of the nature or are just killing them for other purposes. And CABS, as well as Middle Eastern Sustainable Hunting Center, APU and SPNL, in the last years, during their field operation, have exposed these damaging practices. And last example is what we have seen last week in Terboul, Mount Terboul in northern Lebanon, where our teams once again documented the indiscriminate killing of white storks as well as lesser spotted eagles. And all this evidence, and let me be clear, it's a mountain of evidence, can only lead to one conclusion. If we fail to act on this, Lebanon as well as Europe will lose a vital part of their biodiversity and natural heritage. Lebanon is a signatory of the CITES Convention as well as the CMS Convention, and both treaties are strong commitments to defend our migratory birds against these damaging practices. And of course, CABS as well as the international conservation community have recognized, and we are very much appreciating the efforts the Lebanese government has undertaken in the last years to stop these practices. For example, raising awareness and promoting regulations. But unfortunately, these efforts are still being undermined by the poachers and by the problems we still have to face in this country. This is, for example, the lack of enforcement, especially in certain areas of the country in the north. We have identified certain loopholes in the law which make enforcement very, 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 very difficult. But I think that if we work together, we can turn the tide, and there is still hope. And if we strengthen enforcement, if we improve the involvement of local communities and responsible hunters, as is done by APU and the Middle Eastern Sustainable Hunting Center, and if we close the loopholes, of course, and if we strengthen the cooperation between authorities and NGOs, as it is practiced here today in this room, and as it is practiced in the field nearly every day with APU and ISF. And I think that if we manage to take all these steps, then we can make a real and lasting difference for the birds, for the people, and for the beautiful country of Lebanon. Thank you very much.